so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's been almost a year since I started my channel, and it's crazy to think that over 1,000 of you have actively chosen to hit that subscribe button and trust me to help you relax and fall asleep. So thank you so much for your support and all your lovely comments. Some of you have been around from the first couple of videos, and you're always saying lovely things and giving me good feedback. So thank you so much for giving me your time as well, and I can only hope that I can continue to produce more relaxing videos for you guys to relax and sleep too. So thank you again. For today's video, I thought that we could go back to basics and do a purely whispering video. And what better to do that with than with the ASMR tag by Gibi ASMR. I feel like a lot of you guys have probably come from my mic brushing and whisper ramble video, so I thought it was time to get another purely whispering video out, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So before we get into the questions, this is obviously an ASMR tag, so I would like to tag some creators that I have found out about since starting my channel and that I have been growing alongside this past year. Obviously, don't feel obliged to do this or post this on your channel, but the creators I would like to tag are KirstASMR, Dillakitty ASMR, Ngantuk ASMR, Lunajune ASMR, Christina's Sleepy Time ASMR, and Mint B ASMR. So feel free to do the tag if you would like, and let's get into it. The first question is, when was the first time you experienced ASMR? I literally found out about ASMR when I started watching it, so I kind of fell into it because I think I was watching a lot of slime videos on Instagram because they kept getting recommended, and then I found those relaxing. So I was watching lots of slime videos without knowing what ASMR was. And then I stumbled upon Life with Mac because I think she was going viral as a meme at the time. This was like 2018. Yeah, August. I remember the month. So yeah, about almost 3 years ago, I stumbled across Life with Mac, and then that was kind of where I got my first peek into the ASMR world. Prior to that, I hadn't even heard about the term before. So, I think I mentioned this in my whisper ramble video, where I found me. I've just gone on a huge tangent. Sorry. So yeah, that's why I can't really pinpoint an exact moment in real life where I experienced ASMR from a real life trigger. The only instance I can think about that is like definitely ASMR is when I get my hair washed at the salon, especially when they put the shower head really close to my hairline and the water trickles down. That is really, really tingly for me. I've always thought that everyone felt that way. That might be the case, I'm not sure. But yeah, that is the only real life experience that I can think about when it comes to like experiencing ASMR out of watching specific ASMR content. I remember, I think it was sometime last year, I wasn't feeling well, and so I went to the doctor's. I went to a clinic to get checked over and also to get a medical slip that I could present to my work. And because I love watching medical ASMR roleplays, so I wondered if I could actually feel those triggers in real life, because I hadn't noticed them before. So I sat there thinking about it, and the doctor just jammed the ear thermometer into my ear, and I just remember thinking, nope, that was the most unrelaxing experience. He was so unpleasant and rough, and I just couldn't help but laugh because I was genuinely trying to see if I could feel like any tingles from the checkup. And yeah, I was at the dentist the other day as well, and I wondered if I could experience ASMR then. And of course it's a no, it's very invasive practice, so I'm not sure where the ASMR part could come in. Maybe it's just having someone talk to you and explain things to you. I mean, that I can understand. But yeah, I just thought it was funny that like I tried to actively experience ASMR in real life, but it just doesn't happen. Like I hate when people whisper in my ear, or when I hear people whispering. Just cannot stand it. But whispering is probably my favorite ASMR trigger that I just love. I have to, I prefer listening to someone whisper to help me fall asleep rather than something like tapping or any other trigger. The next question is, when was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? I think I've already accidentally answered that question in the previous question. So, Live with Mac around August 2018, so about 3 years ago. The third question is, what is your favorite unintentional ASMR video? I don't usually seek out unintentional ASMR videos. I've seen the barbershop one, the virtual barbershop one, that's really popular. But I think, it would have to be My Life in a Bullet. There's this channel called My Life in a Bullet, see her face on camera. And obviously, watching her organize stationery and plan and write in her journals was really relaxing as well, but primarily her voice would always make me feel really sleepy, but in a good way. I just remember thinking this when I was watching her videos, and so now that I know what ASMR is, it kind of clicks where it's like, oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. Because I think she talks in a really soft tone as well. Soft tone. She speaks really softly. So maybe that was it. The next question is, name the last 5 ASMRtists that you watched. I had a look through my feed earlier and wrote this down. So they were probably Leah Whispers ASMR, KirstASMR, Goodnight Moon, Very Jar ASMR, and Samita Coco. So yeah, I really enjoy roleplay ASMR. Those are the ones that I primarily seek out or watch daily. So it's interesting to see the difference in the ASMR content that I watch versus the content that I produce and that people seem to like from me. When I first started my channel, I was just kind of doing anything and everything to see what worked and what didn't, and what I liked and what I didn't like, or what I could do and couldn't do. So it seems like there is more of a lean towards personal attention videos, which I don't actually watch regularly, but I have started to more recently because they're the videos that I've kind of been producing. So creating content has also kind of broadened my taste, if you will, in ASMR. What is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? I think I mentioned before that I much prefer whispering over any other trigger. In terms of whispering or soft-spoken, I think it depends on the creator. Sometimes I feel like I need a soft-spoken voice to help me fall asleep, and sometimes that is a bit too harsh for me, and I need to seek out a soft whisper. So, for example, I love Leah Whispers ASMR's whisper, and when it comes to gentle whispering, I love her mix between soft-spoken and her whisper. So yeah, I think it changes from day to day, but definitely a talking video is what I need most of the time. What is your least favorite trigger to listen to? Eating sounds, hands down. I'm sorry to those who enjoy it or those who create eating ASMR. Nothing against you guys, but personally, even in real life, I cannot stand any wet chewing, eating sounds. Yeah, which is why I'm hesitant to do a mukbang video, because I feel like I might enjoy it, but if I personally do not enjoy consuming those types of videos, then maybe I'll do a poll. Maybe you guys will enjoy a mukbang video it's like one of those things where it's just kind of primed me to be able to sleep quickly. So even though I'm super tired, I still prefer to put some ASMR on to listen to, even though I know that once I close my eyes I'll be out like a light. I guess it's just a habit, but yeah, primarily to sleep. I've tried listening to like trigger word videos when I'm working, and it just makes me feel really, really sleepy at my desk. So I don't think, I can't remember any instance where I've listened to ASMR to, like, just to hang out to. It's usually when I feel like I want to take, like, an afternoon nap, or I want to fall asleep at night. Those instances are when I usually listen to ASMR. What is your bedtime routine? Not much of a routine, I'm afraid. I take a shower. It doesn't matter if I've showered like before dinner or after work. I have to take another shower before I get into bed. And then I wash up and I kind of just lie in bed on my phone, which is not like the best thing to do. And then when I feel like it's time to go to bed, then I put my... Oh, I want to show you guys. I put my sleep phones on to listen to ASMR. So these are like headband type things that you can wear around your head, and they have speakers built into them that kind of lie on your ears. And yeah, I use these every single night to listen to ASMR. I used to use AirPods because those were what I had. I used them for like 2 years, every single night, and obviously that's not the best thing to do. Like to have earphones sticking into your ears as you sleep every night. So I decided that it might be a good idea to invest in some more comfy earphones or headphones to consume ASMR with. And I actually used my AirPods until like they were spoiled. Like I couldn't use them anymore, and that was kind of also the motivation to get these sleep phones. I bought a cheaper version once before I bought these, but they were too small for my head. So I thought I'd just put a bit more money in and get these, which are really, really comfy. I want to say that they're way more expensive than they should be, but they're a good buy. So there's that. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just love these. And yeah, I get really annoyed when I put them on and the battery's dead and I have to use these instead. But yeah, those are what I use every night. I used to have a better routine when I was in uni. I would sit and write in my bullet journal every night, plan out the next day, write a couple of lines to describe how my day went, that kind of thing. I did that really religiously. I was really disciplined, but ever since I graduated, I just didn't have that habit anymore, which I should probably pick back up. But I used to do that, and I used to stretch before bed, and I guess that was kind of like my ASMR back then, when I didn't have ASMR graduating and coming back home. What is your favorite trigger to do? Probably hand movements. I just like the different ways that I can kind of try and incorporate them into my videos. Yeah, probably hand movements. And the next question, which is asking me what my least favorite trigger to do is, I don't think I have one. I haven't done anything that I don't enjoy. Unless I do a mukbang, then that would be the answer. How long does it take you to make a video? I would say minimum an hour. To give you guys a bit of an idea, it is now 40 minutes into filming, and I'm not sure what the timestamp will be right now after editing. I probably am going to have to cut a lot out because I had to repeat a lot of stuff due to like noises outside and things like that. So it depends how smoothly filming goes and how much noise there is. But yeah, I would say minimum an hour. And then it just depends how long I want my video to be. What time is it now? It is currently 2 a.m. on a Monday night. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get through these and then go to bed. Next question is, have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can say to expand on that, but no. Next question, do you watch your own videos? I do, when I'm editing, of course, and sometimes I go back to videos out of curiosity. I look at some of my thumbnails sometimes and I genuinely do not remember filming like some of those videos, and I have to click in and kind of skim through to refresh my memory of what I actually did in that video, and I haven't made that many videos, so yeah, I don't watch my own videos to fall asleep or to relax. What software do you use to edit? I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit the videos, and I use Audacity to kind of clean up the audio file before I import it into Premiere Pro. And yeah, my setup, I mean, I have a Blue Yeti and I'm using my phone to film, my front camera to film. Yeah, pretty simple setup and arrangement. What time of day do you film? Usually after 12 a.m. I have to wait until my parents are in bed, and this is the time when it's the quietest. Obviously, I have a day-to-day job, so I can't film during the day, but I actually really would love to be able to film during daytime. I really liked filming in natural light when I was in quarantine, so hopefully in the near future, I don't know, but yeah, I would love to be able to film with natural lighting and kind of be able to churn more out during the day, but it's okay. I'm a night owl anyway, so what is your favorite video that you've made? I don't have a video that I'm really precious about, but process and whether I enjoyed it, how smoothly it went. So I might have to pick the makeup video that I did. I think also because it was the first video I did after like a bit of a hiatus from my channel. So I was really excited about that, and I didn't take it too seriously. I just kind of had fun with it. So I really enjoyed making that video. And I also enjoyed making the positive reassurance video that I did in quarantine. I think just because it went really smoothly, so it kind of stays in my mind as like a successful video. Have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? I don't think I am big enough to answer that question, but no, everyone's been really lovely and there haven't been any haters, which is amazing. What videos of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? I might have to say the tapping video I did. I mean, that was literally the second video I ever made, so that might be why. But yeah, I was really proud of that one. I thought the audio was really crisp, and the tapping it's something I would enjoy. So yeah, I'd have to say the tapping video. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I'm not sure what this question is specifically asking about, but in terms of like behind the scenes, my mic stand is pretty much all of my Harry Potter books. I'll put up a picture if I can find one. Another thing you might not know, or that I hope you don't notice, is I'm always a sweaty mess when I film. I'm sorry if that's really gross, but if you didn't know by now, I live in a tropical country. I am Malaysian, so it is summer all year long here, and it's just super humid. So without the fan and the AC on, it can be a struggle to get through a filming session. But I mean, I still love it anyway. I might have to see if there are like any silent ACs out there that I can get my hands on. I don't know if they exist, but it might be something I should look into. What's the most absurd request you received from a fan? Like I said, I'm not big enough yet to be able to answer this question, but I don't think any requests have been absurd. There have been some like weirdly specific requests that I had never like imagined people would be into, but nothing like gross or I draw the line at requests that might be like a fetish thing. But yeah, a lot of specific requests, but nothing absurd. The next question is, do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? Yes. I told my parents, I think, after I filmed my first video and was intending to upload it, because I didn't want them to kind of find it on their own, and then that would just be more awkward than having to explain what ASMR ASMR is. So they have been so supportive. My parents always share my channel with family and friends. My mom got me this new backdrop. Thank you, Mom. So my family have been really supportive. Even if they didn't understand what it was at the beginning. Yeah, I'm very grateful that they have been really encouraging in me creating content. I have some friends who have been really encouraging and supportive as well. Even if ASMR is not their thing, I've had friends say to me, like, I put your videos on even though I don't enjoy it. And I'm just like, thank you. Friends who have discovered their love for ASMR since finding out about my channel. Yeah, most people in my life, I feel, know that I do this as like a side thing, but I don't know how many of them actually actively watch my content, and I don't think I want to know. Have you ever been recognized in public? No, because obviously this channel is still so small, and also I feel like ASMR is very much untapped in Malaysia, in where the country I live in. I've been hearing more about it through like ads and things like that, but I feel like people don't really understand that a lot of people actually consume ASMR to help with sleeping and anxiety and things like that. It's kind of just seen as like this new, like weird, fun trend to kind of hop onto, and like nothing else beyond that. So yeah, I would never get recognized here for ASMR, I don't think. What inspires your video ideas? My interests, like the K-pop videos that I did. Like, I know that's more of it's not niche in general, but it's niche in terms of my channel and in terms of ASMR. So those I did out of my interest, even though I knew that it wouldn't do very well. My culture inspires my ideas, like the Chinese New Year video that I did. I would love to do, I'm actually planning on doing more kind of multilingual content. It's just that my grasp in Mandarin and Malay and Cantonese are really, really rusty at the moment, so they require more practice and planning. But I plan to definitely do a lot more content using other languages. Most people in Malaysia speak at least 3 languages. So yeah, I'll see what I can turn out in terms of that, but my culture definitely inspires the ideas that I have, especially since there aren't that many Malaysian creators that I know of or that I've found. It gives me a lot more room to be creative with that, I think. So yeah. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? A bit of a random question, but probably YouTube and Instagram. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? Just start. Like, it doesn't matter what equipment you have or don't have. There is always an audience that will find your content relaxing for them. For me at least, I feel like who you are will attract the correct audience. So don't worry about being like other creators So I had this mic for a good year before I posted anything on my channel. I don't know what held me back for so long, but I'm so glad I decided to start. And honestly, this is one of very little things. This is the only thing probably that I have been able to be consistent with. So I'm very proud of myself as well. And I'm just so happy that I've met so many of you through my channel, and I'm able to connect with so many of you guys. So yeah, if you're thinking of starting an ASMR channel, do it because you love doing it. That should be the only reason. Yeah. And with that, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that it was relaxing for you. I feel like I talked a little bit too quickly, and if so, I am so sorry. But I will see you guys very soon. Thank you once again for clicking the sub button, and take care of yourselves. Rest well.